Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is October 7th. It is 10:20 a.m. We are here live from HQ Trace.
This another live episode.
Another live episode.
If you are watching this now, this is happening currently. So
This is currently taking place.
call in and we will answer your calls live. Can you tell them the story about Bo?
No, I can't. I don't think so.
Why?
I don't know, because I he's still trying to figure shit out.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I try to tell it? I won't.
No.
But there is a good one in the tickler file.
Oh, there's definitely a good one. There's a couple good. I got a couple good stories that I haven't decided yet if I should share.
What is your thought of not sharing them?
The other one is the one with my person that lives in my building that I texted you guys about.
You have to say that one. Because why wouldn't you? You said the other half of that saga.
Yeah, true. Well, because now it's kind of just getting sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Yeah. But not on your behalf.
No, not on my behalf. No.
What's wrong with the sad story? It's fucking autumn.
Well, I opened my. I can tell it loosely. Someone in my building, like, I don't know if they were on drugs or if they blacked out or what it was, but I pretty much had to go into like paramedic mode. Fucking running around the building. Somebody help!
That's why you need to get your certification first of all.
I know. It was pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the entire story. I went outside of my apartment, and there was someone like laying down in the hallway, and there was an Uber Eats driver standing over them, and he looked at me, and he's like, "Where's 2F?"
Oh my god!
And then just walked away, and I was like, "What's going on?"
He's like, they need to sign for alcohol. Like picks up a limp wrist and drags it across. They don't have valid ID.
But yeah, that's pretty much that.
No, there's another part of it.
I don't remember what else.
The part that ties everything together.
Oh, the super.
Yeah.
Yeah. So eventually I got the super involved, and we're walking upstairs to the scene of the crime. And she goes, I believe my daughter paid you a visit. I owe you an apology.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the part I was looking for.
Yeah.
I wasn't concerned about the overdose in the hallway.
Yeah.
The Narcan fucking shot that you had to give. Which honestly doesn't sound right for the beautiful neighborhood in which you live.
No, dude, that'll wake you up.
Yeah.
Playing Call of Duty at 11 p.m. and you open your door and there's someone dead outside.
It is crazy adrenaline.
Got the headset on still. Oh my God.
You get another kill? Kind of. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's why you need to be ready to drop to a knee.
Oh, at any time.
Like I was with that old guy.
I know. You got to be ready. Yeah. There was a lot to the story where, like, if I didn't do anything, I think it would have been the end for me.
What do you mean?
If I went out and then went back in to my apartment because I was like, I think everything's fine. And
you
then
did that again?
I
like
sat
with the
there,
kid?
dude. It's startling. You don't know what to do. And then I was like, all right. And then I sat there for like 2 minutes, and then I was like, if this person dies, it's gonna be my fault.
Yeah. What? Of course it is.
And then I locked into action.
That's when you go back into your apartment, you put on the fray How to Save a Life as loud as possible, and then you run back into the hallway. That's the only reason to go back inside.
Yeah.
Or for a bucket of water to splash on them.
It seemed like the person was getting up, and then I went back in. And then I went back in.
How did it seem like that?
Because they were like leaning up. And then I went back in, and I was like, I didn't hear any. They're still there for sure. And then I had to go back out. And then I got the super to answer the door because I was gonna have to call 911,
which no one wants to have to do.
Fucking sucked,
right? Especially with your ACAB ass.
Well, I'm nothing against the paramedics. I have nothing against anybody, to be honest. But Yeah, no, calling 911 would have been
Well, you
then
really
that's
just
the
put
night.
yourself out
That's the
there.
night.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
now
No more
now
Call of
you're
Duty.
yeah, Call of Duty's over. Yeah.
If you have to talk to the police and be
Yeah.
like, first, all right, which one do you call?
Yeah.
You have to give a
And then
statement.
worst case scenario, the person's just like drunk, which is probably what happened.
Right.
That's what I was thinking of the entire. I was like, I'm gonna call 911. They're gonna show up, and then they're just gonna be the person's gonna be like, oh, they need water, and
Yeah,
then
that is the worst.
they're gonna get banged like 10K for going in an
What the
ambulance.
fuck did you call? You owe me money.
Yeah.
That's why you start with mouth to mouth.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Then you do a sternal rub.
That's what the Uber driver was doing. When
Oh my god! And that's what passed them out. They were fine, and they started getting mouth to mouth, unsolicited from an Uber driver, and they fucking wilted.
It was crazy. I was banging on the Super's door, and they weren't answering. And then people were walking down the hallway, and I was like, "Do you guys like know what I should do?" And everyone was just like, "Nah, man. Good luck, though." Like no one gave a shit.
I'm about to hop on the game.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because I'm on a streak right now. I need this wrapped up. Stat.
Yeah. They're like, we have a streak going too, actually.
Yeah.
I was just getting Uber Eats from the. Damn, that's so tough. Why are crazy things like that always happening to you? I guess New York.
I don't think it's like I don't know. I guess it's like
In your building.
in my apartment. It feels like I'm due like once every 6 months for something crazy to happen.
Yeah.
Whether it's a child coming into my apartment or someone like dying in the hallway.
And then one gets closure from the other. So the next child that
Exactly.
comes
It
into your apartment,
all-
you'll figure out who was dying.
Yeah, it all
How did the
wraps up.
situation end?
Yeah. I got the Super, walked her up to the situation. She didn't give a fuck. Like she was like, "All right, let's go." Like up. Like it was not.
Did it work?
Yeah, immediately. And then I was too uncomfortable, and I was like, "All right, I got to run out." And she was like, "Oh yeah, you're good. I got this under control."
Oh my god.
And then I just went to the deli and got a Diet Coke and came back.
You didn't even need it?
No,
It's still
no.
unopened?
Yeah. I got
Okay.
one individual can of Diet Coke for $1.
You know that whenever you get a can of Coke, that's just an avoidance method.
Yes, absolutely.
Every time I've ever gotten a can of Coke in the office, it's because I'm in like a conversation I don't want to be in. Sparky's like, "Yo, come here a second." I'm like, "Hang on, I gotta go
Yeah.
do
I
something."
gotta go grab a Coke.
And I literally did that last week. Sparky was like yelling at me from the lobby. He's like, "Hey, hey!" I was like, I've got to do something. I just went to the stand out front and just
Yeah.
like loitered for a second.
Yeah, picked up a hat.
I got a bucket hat that
Got a
said
hat
"I
and a
love New
Coke.
York" on it. Those Cokes though, I have to I smell the top of them now because I've
can?
I've gotten cans and I've gotten bottles from that stand where the top of the bottle stinks.
Really?
Have you ever had that happen to you? And tell me I'm not crazy. Have any of you
No, I
ever
never
had that? It's happened. If it happens once, okay, that's an anomaly. It's happened multiple times where the
From
top,
the same place?
no, from different places, but multiple times from the same place. But it's happened in different places in the city. The top of the like the plastic at the top here smells like nasty body odor.
Like butt.
Yeah,
Smells like hole.
I'll sniff the top of my Cokes now to make sure it doesn't smell like hole.
I see. I think that's. I'd rather just not know. Like
No,
what- like, I
because
think
it
you
ruins
just-
your Coke. You don't not know.
Well, yeah. 'Cause
every
you're
time you take a
inspecting
sip.
the entire can for fucking ass particles.
Yeah, but if you like,
Newsflash: everything's covered in shit.
I believe that, but it's like softly covered in shit. It's not
And-
like objectively covered in fucking body odor.
If
Like,
there
every
was, if
sip
no,
I had-
I'm with you. Like if I got a Coke and it smelled like shit, I would be enraged and I would not drink it.
I know. Well, you'll take like 4 or 5 sips, and you're like, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll have gone away, or you forget a little bit.
That's disgusting.
It's so disgusting. I couldn't believe it. I was like trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah. No, I go to that place occasionally and I'll pick up like an energy, but
They're not twisting that off in their armpits before they fucking sell it to you.
no, not me. Typically.
I got a Coke or Pepsi can that said it said this bottle is 100% recycled, and then in small print below it, except for this label and the cap.
Oh, okay.
That's
So,
not
yeah,
100%.
That's not 100%.
That's not 100%
Yeah.
at all. Why the fuck would they say that?
Yeah, no, that's just not how the definition of
False
100%
ass fucking
works.
advertising. Infuriating. Where are you about to head out to today?
Out.
Fuck yeah. That
Just
sounds
out.
so nice.
Just out. I woke up at what time you wake up this morning?
6 something in the 6s.
Earlies or the lates?
Mids.
The mids?
Mid 6.
Not bad. Not bad. Solid hour.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
nice hour.
The darkest hour?
No alarm. Yeah, before it was darkest because it was before the dawn.
Darkest before the dawn.
Yeah. Got up, made 2 bottles, put the fucking whatever the pediatrician says to put in, some iron supplements.
Yeah, a little protein.
Gave the one the fucking shot.
Little
Yeah.
whey.
Yeah, some stirred in the fucking NO Explode to my baby's bottles.
Some
Made some
amino acids.
coffee, put out the dog food, just fucking churning. It's insane when you have kids that you just have to wake up and start doing
And just
chores.
grind.
You're doing
Yeah.
chores before your eyes are
You
open.
were
You're
just
like,
grinding this. We had different mornings.
yeah, what was yours?
Mine, I woke up, cleaned up a little bit,
Okay, similar.
showered,
Similar.
and then I was like, well, we got to record early. And then I got all done, everything, pet bags packed, ready to go. And I was like, okay, I have an hour and a half until I have to be there. And then I just played
Part of
COD.
the game?
Yeah.
Playing video games in the morning is insane.
It was the best. It was honestly
It is
one
nice,
of the, it was
though.
one of the better sessions I've had recently.
It feels like you're stealing video
yeah,
games.
it did. Yeah.
It feels like
It
you're
felt
stealing.
it felt wrong, which made it feel good.
Firing up a Madden session before the fucking working man has hit the office chair.
I dropped a 6 KD before 8 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're probably playing against people on the other side of the world who are just like going to bed.
Either that or it's like other people. I was curious because I found a game immediately. So I was like, I wonder who I am playing. I wonder if it's other people right now who are like, I got some time to kill before work because it's like the last day of the beta. That's why I did it, because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to play it again. So I was like, let me get my last session. But I was like, I wonder if it's other people who like are about to go to work and they're like, let me get a couple games
Or
in.
if it's just somebody in Australia.
Or it could just be someone in Australia. But typically, you're connected through the server based on like where you are.
Oh, proximity?
A little bit.
Why? So the racial terms hit the same?
Yeah.
So the slurs are apropos?
I don't know how strict it is. Like, I know it's different because like if I play with Mook and my buddy Peters, then it's different because we're all in different states. But if I'm playing by myself, I think typically you'd be connected to people closer to the tri-state area because of the servers. So it's like you're not playing on different servers.
That makes sense, I guess.
It's really, the way that it works is really dumb. Like in Texas, like you're better at the game if you play in Texas.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because they just have the best servers.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's like there's professional teams. Most of them are based in Texas, and then there's some that are in like Vancouver or like Toronto, and those guys just get smacked online.
Is that why everyone was moving to Austin?
Yeah, yeah, for the ping. Yeah, I'm telling you,
That's why Rogan moved to Austin
100%.
to play Diablo.
Yeah, yeah. So him and Musk could squat up on Diablo 4.
Him, Musk, Gillis, and Hinchcliffe to play Diablo 4 together.
I thought about downloading Diablo the other day just to be like, because I wanted to see how hard it was, but then I was like, I don't have
Is it
time.
supposed to be really hard?
I don't think it's supposed to be that hard, but Elon Musk is supposed to be like a top 20 player in the world.
Wasn't that debunked though?
It was not debunked, but the theory is that he paid someone to boost his account because there's no world in which, like, there's rankings in like most competitive games, like where there's like a list of like the top 200, the top 50, shit like that. To be on that list, you have to be playing the game like 10 hours a day, every single day, or else you'll just get bumped off because it's changing constantly.
Got it.
So it's like Elon Musk, when he was claiming that he was one of the best Diablo players in the world, he was also like pretty much the president of the United States and running Tesla and all the other shit that he does. So it's like, where was he squeezing in?
But what does he do? What does he actually do though, other than demand stuff of other people?
I can tell you what he doesn't do, and it's play Diablo for 10 hours a day.
You don't think that there's a chance he's just a genius multitasker?
No.
And he's just locked in, and
No.
that's how he can like, you know how sometimes you're like, when you're working on something, you're like better, like how you can write better while you're on a walk. Like maybe he can run Tesla better while he's fucking
While he's playing Diablo.
crushing Diablo for 10 hours
No
straight.
fucking shot. No shot. I've never even played Diablo. I bet I could beat him in it. I don't
Really?
even know how to play it.
Roan.com next week. Musk against Harry and Diablo. 1v1.
Francis should get Black Ops 7. We should 1v1 in that.
I know.
I really want to 1v1 him in a game again, but it's like I don't know what else there is to do because COD, obviously, then I just have the...
Why don't you just get a spread?
Get a spread?
Yeah, like give him points.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate that. Yeah.
Street Fighter
would be sick.
What, like the old one or like the most recent Street Fighter? Because most recent, I feel like there's way more combinations.
Yeah, there definitely is. Mortal Kombat. You ever play Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat's so fucking fun.
Or some kind of arcade shit.
So I said Smash. Smash would
be sick.
Yeah.
Because Smash is like, he's technically proficient at video games, but doesn't play them a lot. You play them a lot, but you suck at them. It's like the perfect balance.
6 KD, bro, this morning.
You need to play in the morning.
I got the photo for proof.
There is a lot of... Did you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, send it to the fellas.
There is a lot of people who say that you
Rise
should
and
be
grind.
like tackling your hardest task as soon as you wake up.
Yeah, I can see that. I did feel a little sleepy on the sticks, though, I will say, until that third game.
Well,
Then
you
I
had
was
that Diet
properly
Coke
loose.
can. You should have cracked it.
I know. Well, I was waiting to get my morning Phoenix in.
I don't do a thing
But
without my Phoenix.
I ran out at home, so I had to wait till I got to the office.
I was mixing the whey with the Phoenix for my babies this morning.
The Barstool way.
That's the Barstool way.
Whitney's way.
We should make the fucking Barstool way.
The Chiclets way.
Holy shit. I would definitely be mixing that in. I get 2 scoops whenever I go to Pliable. I get 2 scoops of protein.
Pliable is easily the top smoothie place in New York City right now.
Yeah.
And it's
top
not
dog.
and it's not close.
What do you get?
Anything.
I get the booster. It's got like spirulina in it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what spirulina
I don't know what spirulina is either, but it's in every fucking smoothie now.
But it sounds like some kind of like witch's brew.
I avoid it. I just know it's gonna give me the worst diarrhea.
No.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
Spiruline? What's it called?
Spirulina.
Spirulina.
It sounds
Keep
like
that away from me.
It sounds like an off-brand Disney princess.
Is it in Phoenix? Then I don't want it. If it ain't in Phoenix, then I don't want it.
It might be, honestly. You need to read the fine ingredient. Actually, there's no hidden ingredients in Phoenix.
Oh yeah. Spirulina. 250% of your day's worth.
It is spirulina. And there's also almond butter in the one that I get.
You know what they also do that's great is their avocado toast.
Oh, really?
Fire.
Really?
Like none of the fancy shit. Just a traditional avocado toast with some sea salt and some like pepper and some good seasonings.
That's nice.
It's
Some
exactly
olive
what you're
oil.
looking for. Yeah.
There's a place in New York called Café Guiton. I think the original one is on Mott Street, and then there's also one in Vinegar Hill, and they claim to have invented avocado toast. That cannot be true.
I don't know. I could see it.
They invented it?
How long has avocado toast been around?
I think this place opened in 1985.
Yeah, checks out.
You think so?
I think it started in 85.
That makes sense to you? You don't think someone on like a French farm came up with it first or something?
I think
like
avocado
that?
toast is American.
Or
That's-
then on
that's
an
an American
American farm?
dish.
Where are avocados from? My Ethiopian boy was like talking for years about starting an avocado farm back in Ethiopia.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know where avocado's native environment is.
I don't either.
They're one of God's most mysterious veggies.
Yeah, I would assume not America.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing else like them.
No,
They're made of like hard slime,
I know,
and they
so
have like a
good.
fucking tennis ball in the middle of
I
them.
know. That pit
They
is
have a
crazy.
pool ball in the middle of them.
Yeah.
What the fuck was God on when he made the avocado?
It's mostly pit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fucking. It's kind of like the platypus of fruits.
big time.
It doesn't make a fucking lick of sense,
No.
but somehow like. I don't know. We're going to town on avocados. They're nice.
I love them. I mean, I love an avocado toast. No better way to start the day.
Some cod
Yeah, a little cod.
avocado toast.
But there's also like there's bad avocado. I don't like the avocado toast where it's like it's covered. There's a sandwich on top of the avocado toast.
Whenever they put a fucking jiggly egg that when you
Yeah.
cut into it volcanoes out, that's not. I'm looking for a clean
Yes,
toast bite. I'm not trying to be.
You just destroyed my
wearing it.
toast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want some fucking splooge on my chin.
Yeah, exactly. You just want the avocado and the toast.
Just give it to me straight.
Tomatoes on top. What are we doing?
That's a BLT basically.
Full pieces of lettuce, just leaves hanging off of my fucking toast.
That's not what we need. That's not futuristic.
No.
I like the idea of avocado toast. I didn't take you for an avocado toast man.
Big time. Easy to get down. Healthy fats, healthy carbs.
Good for your tummy.
Great for the tummy.
Yeah, they say
Sets the tone for the day.
they say it's good for babies too. It's like one of their first foods.
Avocado?
Yeah,
I feel like babies would hate avocado.
I don't even know what the fuck they like.
So bland.
I don't know what they're into.
And the year of Francis has come to an end.
Don't say that.
We've been going for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good, brother.
You know what? I am apologizing.
And we've been talking
however,
about avocados for the last 5.
Yeah, you haven't missed a damn thing.
However, I've never been more not responsible for why I was late.
No, I believe you.
I was in a subway that got stuck.
Yeah.
Like, I was 10 yards from the next station.
Yeah.
And we stopped because of a car in front of us, like a subway in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
So I had the ability to text because
Yeah.
we were near the station,
That's nice.
but we didn't move for 18 minutes.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
That one is a
I thought about
type
it.
situation.
It's like, what can you fucking do?
Donnie did that.
He opened the doors.
He broke free. There was something we were doing here.
He broke free.
Yeah, we had a
a rat race.
No, it was it Barstool Idol? It was something like we had some event here and he was like in a tux and he had to jump off the train and run through.
I could see Donnie doing some dumb shit like that, sprinting down a track. Hey,
But
how
yeah,
are
that's
ya?
brutal. At least you got stuck near where they have service.
That was the one saving grace so that I could communicate to you guys where the fuck I was.
Yeah, that would have
But
been
like,
hilarious.
to be honest with you, this is another situation where I'm like, how the fuck is New York City considered like a first world city?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for getting underground. You like if you go underground, you're basically living among the rats.
You're throwing your, your punctuality into an absolute who
a
knows.
torture
Yeah.
chamber.
However, I was too tired to city bike in this morning.
All good.
Which
All
is
good.
I haven't not city biked in.
I've never heard of
and
you being too tired to do anything
I'm
physically.
I was texting you guys at
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
yeah, even 3:30.
I was
think.
sound asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
I was looking to you for comfort at that hour.
I was out like a light.
You
By
were
the way,
like
snoring.
somewhere out there. It was like 5 goes west. You're like, we're both under the same moon right
I'm
now.
hot, man. What the fuck?
Somewhere out
From
there.
the subway. Cooking
Barry, I
down there.
rely on you in the witching hours of night to be
Yeah,
my
I'm reliable up till like around maybe 2, 1:30, but 3:30, you'd have to catch me on like a late weekend.
He said he woke up at 7 to play COD this morning.
No, I didn't wake up at that. Now you guys see what I'm dealing with. All time twisting of the words. I woke up at 7 to get ready for work. Happened to have enough time to play a couple games.
Why'd you wake up so early for work?
Because I didn't want to be late, and then I still was. And we all were actually.
But like 7, 8. I mean, I'm just curious. You needed 3 hours to get ready for work.
I didn't want to rush.
That's girl time. You had to do your makeup.
I had to do a bunch of shit before I left, and I didn't want to rush.
I see.
So I was like, I'm just gonna leave myself plenty of time.
Fair enough.
And you did your shit.
And I did my shit and had time to play games.
What the fuck were you doing out at 3 a.m.?
Dude, it's just one of those nights that got away from me. I mean, this is the type of thing that used to happen when I was like 23.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice then.
Kinda, except that when you realize it's a Monday, you're like, my life is out of order. And I need to like find religion, give up alcohol for sure, and commit myself to a purpose.
It's because you had such a late spot, though. That's when the trouble happens.
It totally fucked me up.
Because then you're out, and you're like, well, I'm already out.
I went on stage.
May as well just not go to bed.
Jeff Ross dropped in and bumped me.
Yeah.
So I went on
The general.
Yeah. I went on at 1:05 a.m.
Yeah, that's insane for a Monday.
And then I had 2 friends that were at the show, and Jeff Ross and Dave Attell did their thing at the end.
Oh, so you had to
So
wait.
then that stretched the show till like 1:40. So I had to wait for them.
Oh.
And then we kind of just like, they were like, let's get a drink. And I was like, at 2 a.m. on a Monday?
But if Attell's going to break sobriety, you got to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, we'll go get a cold brew.
Yeah.
Tall cold brew.
So you were Did you drink before your set,
Not no.
like a cocktail?
I mean, I went to that place Raoul's with them for like a minute. I'm fucking beat, dude. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll be fine. Don't you worry. And let me also say that I, with the support of these two guys, reached out to our sales team here to speak on behalf of you guys about the ads that were heavy on the YouTube. And I'm pretty sure they cranked them back. And I haven't heard fucking shit from you people. Okay? You can't have it both ways. If you're going to be furious and complain about there being too many ads, then when we do the work to get them cranked back, I need a little, it's a little less ad heavy right now.
But it goes unnoticed because then they just find something else. They find something
What
new.
the fuck, people? We heard and we acted on your behalf and now nothing?
It's like offensive linemen. They'll only talk about you if you do a bad job.
Oh, of course.
They're not going to give you the credit if you do a good job, unfortunately. But you did
Unless you're
go
Will
above
Campbell.
and beyond.
Unless you're Will Campbell and you shut down Joey Boza for a full night.
Will Campbell's been, I mean, they should have drafted Armand Membu if we're really talking.
Will Campbell's going to be
He's not as good as
All-Pro.
Armand Membu, the guy who was drafted after him by the Jets.
He's literally better than him.
You don't know ball, son.
I do.
Sad to say.
I do.
Let's watch his.
There's a reason he's a Jet and not a Patriot. Let's say that.
Yeah. Anyway, Francis,
The color of
You guys
skin.
couldn't have done this in the 20 minutes that I wasn't here.
we
You
actually
talked about avocados, the one thing I would have wanted to talk about.
No, better than that. We were talking about avocados, which started at Café Guiton on Mott Street, where you used to live. Didn't you used to live on Mott?
Directly next to Cafe Gitan.
Did you know that?
Whatever the fuck.
Did you know that avocado toast became a thing there?
Is that true?
They
That's
claim
what Ron's
avocado
saying.
toast.
That place is it's like the Moroccan restaurant or whatever, French.
I have
kinda?
no clue.
Yes.
Dude, there used to be a server there,
Yeah.
a waitress, and I remember every time I saw her, I thought that is one of the most beautiful human beings I've ever seen. She left her job because she ended up marrying Jack White, the lead singer of the White Stripes.
Jesus.
Who I'm pretty sure, and I could be making this part up, met her while he was eating avocado toast at that restaurant.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Olivia Jean is her name.
Let me see.
No, this can't be her. American singer. Oh, God, no.
That's not who it was. So maybe it was another member of the White Stripes. I don't know. This was one of those
No offense.
cool fucking stories that might not have any truth at all to it. Let me see.
The White Stripes. I haven't listened to the Stripes in a minute. What are some of their heaters?
Seven Nation Army.
Of course.
No, Meg White is
course.
the. Oh. Weird.
Meg White's the woman. But they do, I mean, they hire these like natural French beauties there.
Yeah, this woman was breathtaking. None of this seems right.
Something's off.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been for 24 hours now, I've had to fart consistently. And it's not going away. And it's not like no matter how much I fart, there's more to come. So what do you do about that?
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Because your refusal to do anything about your diet and then
my
to
diet's-
continue to complain. No.
I'm no
I
longer
won't
eating
allow
at
it.
night. I don't eat at night anymore.
Dude,
As of yesterday.
we all know why you have stomach problems, and then you continue to complain as if it's a mystery.
It is.
It's not.
But there's so many other people who eat like me or worse than me, and they just walk around fine.
You
all
know, it
day.
could be part of it could be your anxiety that's also contributing to this.
I don't have anxiety.
okay.
No, I know what that is. You don't even, when I have anxiety, it's not farts. It's just, I'm just spraying shit. Every time if I'm headlining a show, 5 minutes before the show, I'm in the bathroom.
I get the
blowing it up.
peas, as John Feidelberg once told me, or once
Yeah.
said. I get the peas.
Where you
I
gotta
don't have to
every
pee,
30
but
seconds. Yeah.
gotta go again.
You know what
gotta go.
calms that down? Chewing gum.
Is that so?
In like, there's an animal instinct that like when you chew gum, it like releases the hormones in your body that think you're eating a meal, which is like a natural relaxing.
It
That's-
activates your digestive system.
That's really interesting. There was an Instagram post that flashed across my feed today that was 8 Japanese terms that don't exist in English, but we all know what they mean. And one of them was some term that meant eating not because you're hungry.
Kuchisabishi. We talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
Did we?
Because we're bored.
Yeah.
Kuchisabishi.
Yeah.
I've been having the worst kuchisabishi every Sunday.
Kuchi Sabishi, I know that to be when you line up 6 vaginas in a row and you go down on each of them with only a tiny bit of wasabi
For taste. And a ginger in the asshole.
to cleanse the palate in between bites.
I'm trying to get rid of the Kuchisabishi in my life.
Drinking water can help with that.
Water's been game changer. Phoenix has been game changer.
You know what would also help?
Suppressing the appetite.
If instead of ripping your 6-foot bong every 45
Whoa.
minutes,
What?
you didn't.
I don't do that ever.
Oh,
Oh, it's 7 feet.
I don't have a bong. Unless it was a hand-me-down from you.
The famed Nikki Glazer
Yeah.
bomb that's in the Barstool Museum. We need to get a Barstool
yeah,
Museum.
my Nikki Blazer.
And when Dave becomes president, there's going to be like a Times Square M&M store Barstool Museum where they have like the High Noon can that almost killed Big T and shit.
They still have, or did we sell that?
Yeah, they auctioned it on
Whatnot.
Whatnot.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I think they sold it for like a lot.
Did you see that Dave just bought a new house for $28 million?
Yeah. Solid.
How does that make you feel about asking for a raise?
Oh, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Really? You don't
Yeah.
connect those two
No.
thoughts?
People that say that when people are like, Dave just bet my salary, it's like, well, it's his money.
No, right. Of course, I know
Yeah.
that. But I do think that there is a phenomenon, unfortunately, that I've seen quite a lot in my life where when you have a friend or someone you know who ends up making a ton of money, people start to wonder when you go out to dinner with them or like whatever, like, why aren't you covering this?
Yeah.
Or like, why am I, which is an extension of the thought of like, why am I not entitled to some portion of what you've made?
Yeah.
And that,
So you're saying you want a slice?
Yeah.
people automatically assume that if they were the ones in that position that they would become more generous. And therefore, why is this person? I have a lot of friends like this, meaning I have friends who've become very successful, and I have friends who, when we go out with them, kind of wonder like, why isn't this person
Yeah.
covering everything?
Yeah.
And I think that you have to remind yourself exactly what you just said, which is that it's still your money. That person still abides by the same philosophies that bonded the friendship in the beginning.
Yeah.
Which are like, we're all equal. If that person started to like pay for everything, then that kind of changes the whole
The
friendship
dynamic completely.
structure.
Yeah.
But
And you
what
just
the
got one friend that you like can't shit on because you're like, well,
well,
we'd
so
all be dead if it wasn't for him.
well now you're explaining Barstool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I guess like Dave could just throw us all a mill and it wouldn't really hurt him too much. How many people work at the company?
Probably 300.
Yeah, that could hurt
that,
him.
That would break the bank.
That would hurt him.
That would be a
He could
solid
pick a
hit.
couple of us though to give
Yeah.
a mill. He
Yeah.
should do like a 1 year like 10 people get a mill giveaway.
Yeah, every year.
That'd be nice. I mean, we
Yeah.
were losing 10 mil a year. Like, why not just put it right in the pockets of the?
Like he could give me a mill and nothing. He wouldn't change his life. Would change mine.
So there you go. That's the thought right there.
That's the thought for sure. I mean, everyone has that thought though. It's like,
Why is Elon
it's-
Musk not solving world hunger?
Isn't that socialism?
I don't know what it is, but I know that the world hunger thing is crazy. That's a different type of
tax
money,
the
though.
rich. It's tax the rich. It's like, why are we not making them give away more since they have more to give?
Yeah, but like, yeah,
You're just AOCing your way right now. through life.
Me?
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every
Not
once in
even
a while,
close.
you really show that blue streak you've got in you.
I
That
didn't say
deep
shit.
Fucking
blue
Martin Lawrence over
streak.
here.
You
with his
said
blue
you said
streak.
how did you feel about Dave's house? And I said I don't give a fuck. It's not my money. It's his
Yeah, but
money.
then you came around to like,
Well, I mean, if he's throwing around a mill, I'll take it.
defund the police.
See, we literally talked about that before you got here with
Look
his
at that.
ACAB ass.
No, Ron, I said something about calling 911, and Ron said that I was ACAB, and I said, well, not towards paramedics.
I don't know
Also,
what
I'm
ACAB
not
is.
ACAB.
What's ACAB?
All cops are bastards.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Were you asleep for all of 2020?
No, I just stayed off of Discord.
You
They weren't saying it in Discord.
I wasn't on 4chan
in
trying to
Discord.
figure out
They were
what
saying
was going
fund
on.
the police. All cops are beautiful.
Yeah, 4chan was using Pepe the Frog to start like
Yeah.
anti-Antifa.
I was biking home at 3:20 a.m.
Yeah.
or 3:15, and I'll tell you what, New York gets a little spooky at that hour on a Monday. Nothing's open. The streets are absolutely empty.
Yeah.
Empty.
Of course.
And I came down across Canal Street to get to you can go completely on the wrong side of traffic. You can bike wherever you want.
Oh, I did that a little bit yesterday.
And I was
Felt bad
biking
about
on
it.
the sidewalk, like just to celebrate it a
Mhm.
little bit.
That's nice.
And I came through a stop sign or whatever, and there was a car, and it was one of those unmarked police cars. And inside the unmarked police car, on the passenger side, was this Asian guy wearing a hoodie with his hood up. And then in the driver's seat was a guy in full, like, camo, bulletproof vest, like, had gear on.
Yeah.
We're
And I
looking
was-
at an ice raid.
I was like, what are these two up to?
Yeah.
Are they about to, like, end Chinatown?
Yeah, they might be.
What are they doing? Unmarked police car, fucking. I was excited. I wanted to know very much what they
Yeah,
were doing.
yeah.
I think there's some cool shit happening at that hour
Probably.
How could you tell it was a police car?
because of the guy in the cop car. And then as I looked closer, it was the typical unmarked police car. I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
type it is, but like.
A Ford Crown Vic usually
No,
with a
not
spotlight
quite.
mount.
Corolla?
A newer Ford of some kind.
Yeah.
But I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
when
would
shit's going down.
almost like an Impala, Chevy Impala,
Maybe.
something
Some
like
good
that.
Pickup on those.
Yeah,
That's sick. That is a nice. It's nice to be out when nobody's awake. You kind of feel a new ownership of the city.
I felt, yes, like I could see myself going down this path, becoming a night owl, keeping
Yeah.
the streets
Clean.
clean.
Yeah.
You
Like
know,
taxi driver?
that's when you
Batman.
That's when you do your best work. Yeah,
I mean,
At 3
Taxi
a.m..
Driver killed innocent people.
Oh,
I
he
think,
was keeping the streets clean.
no, I think Batman's keeping the streets clean.
Someone
I think
had
Taxi
someone's gotta
Driver
clean
is
up these streets.
Daredevil or who is that? No, Deadpool. No, who am I thinking of? Who kept the
Batman.
streets clean? Yeah, I guess Batman. I could see you being a Batman.
I mean,
Oh, I could definitely see it now.
yeah, but I don't want to wear the suit because I want people to know.
You could wear the suit and just not wear the mask.
I don't think I'm getting on Rogan if I wear the suit.
Why don't you go with more of like a Green Lantern mask, like just
Fuck
the face, just the
that
goggles?
shit. What are you talking about?
Or like
Just
get a
the-
lip
just the
tattoo
eyes.
so people can tell it's you.
Yeah,
Be like,
yeah,
Francis Ellis
Yeah.
comes to me at the stand.
Yeah.
Or you have to have like a calling card, like the Joker. What would yours be?
It's crazy they've never cast a
4.
redheaded Batman. Do you
I
think that it
know.
would like ruin things if like they unmask Batman? They're like, oh,
Probably.
Yeah.
He's not a Dark Knight.
light night.
That's yeah.
That's dawn. Yeah, that's an orange morning.
How long can you be here till? I'm enjoying this.
10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shoot.
All good.
I'm enjoying talking to you. I had something to talk to you about, but I can't remember what it is. Now I'm fucking delirious.
Are you gonna go home after this
I have some stuff I need to do.
in the office?
Yeah.
Oh, we have that merch meeting,
Got some shit you need to handle.
and then you have that. Yeah, what else you have? No, you don't have to tell us. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna film something. I think I'm gonna film myself doing
A special?
eating a crawfish boil.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Little crawfish boil.
Fuck yeah, some crawdads.
Yeah. I don't even know how to eat them.
I think you rip the head off
That's it?
and suck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if is there a lot of like meat in there?
No, that's why
It's
you have to
mostly
suckle
the
about
suck.
400 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna get 400.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the newspapers down across the desk and just ruin Tommy Smokes' day.
You
I
should.
always shoot it at his desk.
It's way funnier.
And when he comes back, it smells bad.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a stench for sure.
No, I think people can't even tell. Everybody's desks are so fucking disgusting and dirty. Why don't you come back and sit over in that area? We could use a guy like you.
I could use that too.
Sash was telling me such a funny story about Bo yesterday that he refuses to tell on the podcast.
No.
While we were just hanging out, sitting in that area.
Why?
And I was like, wow, we could really use a Francis-sized man over here.
It was a great story.
What's the story?
I mustn't tell.
Oh no.
Not my place to tell.
Okay.
It will get told eventually. There's like
It'll
nothing
get
about
told.
it that's like
It'll
bad.
be told. Yeah, there's nothing bad. It's a hilarious. I'll tell you after. It's a hilarious story
Why would you keep that from these lovely people?
because it's not my story. I can't. It's Bo's story.
So
And yet
what?
you're
Bo's
telling
not
it.
going to tell it.
And you're telling it out of school.
Well, yeah,
You're telling it anyway, just to a smaller group of people.
a much smaller group of people. One.
It was so damn funny. I was like, this is great pod fodder.
It is great. But yeah, no, too soon to tell. I'll tell it maybe next week once I get permission.
Mm.
I need him to approve.
This morning I was trying to learn about Tasmania for a while.
The devil?
A little bit. But those creatures aren't even that interesting. Like Tasmanian devils are like little fucking rodents.
Mm.
Tasmania, I was learning about Austrian Christmas, and I was learning about Heinrich Himmler. I was really trying to do as much learning as possible.
Wow, that's very.
That was this
disparate,
morning?
Fields of
This
study.
morning,
That's a long morning.
just trying to bounce around and learn as much as possible.
Just studying all morning.
I'm just trying to get right with my boys.
Makes sense.
Just trying to bring something. You
I
know
like
what
that.
I mean?
Want to tell us about what you found, or one that you found the most interesting?
That Heinrich Himmler had like very similar tummy problems as Sass.
That I can see that. And
That-
Heinrich Himmler was the head of the SS.
He was Hitler's. If they say if Heinrich Himmler was in charge, that everything would have gotten done.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
He's an efficient man.
yeah, because they were so inefficient. At that time.
Yeah.
The inefficient Germans.
Were they like running behind schedule?
We haven't killed enough Jews.
Like when it was all said and done, they weren't satisfied.
Well, yeah,
They were
I
like-
mean, well, Hitler was just trying to Hitler was in it for Hitler. Heinrich Himmler was in it for like
He was in it
the
for
motherland.
Yeah,
the cause.
The motherland. Yeah.
He was just trying to do it in the cause. But that's why I was saying like the anxiety stuff with your tummy, because I was just comparing you to Heinrich Himmler.
yeah. Interesting. Is he? And he's not a Jew.
No, God,
It
no.
sounds like he might have been.
A Jew
I think he was a secret Jew,
and a self-loathing,
a
secret
self-loathing
Jew.
Jew.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a good time. To
And
be
he's
secretive.
deflecting by
Killing them all.
yeah.
Well, because then he's like Highlander. He can. There's only one.
Yeah,
There'll only be one Jew left.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that we as Americans are held back from potentially coalescing around one common source of pride or ideology, I guess, as a result of lacking sort of national pride? Meaning, we don't call America the motherland. So many other countries, it's like Mother Russia.
Yeah.
Like we want to
yeah,
restore
yeah.
the great dignity of this wonderful empire, blah, 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 blah. Like all
Yeah.
these, looking back, feeling wronged by, the way that things shook out 20 years ago as a result of some treaty or something.
Yeah.
And wanting to like reincorporate, like, I mean, we've got all our land,
Yeah.
but,
Well, I think it's because like the two systems we have in place don't allow that because they're at war with each other, Democrats and Republicans. But I think there is a system that does allow that, and it's professional wrestling. And our guy was supposed to be The Rock until he got skinny. Like he was the
Oh.
one American that everybody like wants to get behind, that everybody
Universally.
feels like they can like love. Like he could restore everything.
He was up there. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I just wonder, okay, so historically, when governments, I feel like, have wanted to restore a common sense of national pride, a lot of the time they have created like a games, right?
Yeah.
Like
Olympiad.
What if we did like an American Games?
I would fuck with that for sure.
So like home team Olympics only.
Yeah. That would
Like
be
a Penn
sick.
relays.
Yeah.
States, all the states.
That would be sick. The states games.
You can't do that. That's gonna
Maybe like regions.
Maine's not gonna compete in anything.
Like New England,
But
the
if-
South.
But if Maine gets a win, that's
West
like
Coast.
Jamaica having a bobsled team. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
if Maine
Exactly,
wins something,
yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
amazing for Maine pride.
Also, why would Maine not do anything?
We just don't have that many people.
Yeah, but like Wyoming has no one.
I know, but
They'll find people. It's all about finding.
I think California's going to dominate, and Texas, the heavily populated states, are going to dominate all the warm weather sports.
Probably.
You know those Florida boys are going to be running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And then what are we going to do? Like cross country skiing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is
I
the
don't even
best
want,
idea I've heard in a while.
I don't even want that in the games.
I never even considered the idea of a
Of games?
local games.
Yeah, I haven't. Me neither.
An
just
American
games.
game.
Yeah.
We don't need like to be competing against China.
No.
Let's keep it at home.
Exactly. It would be more. I would be more willing to watch if it was just America.
In Gladiator, they,
Same.
the guy who kills his dad, the Caesar, right? In the first Gladiator,
The king.
it's
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix chokes his dad out and then becomes Caesar, whatever. And he, in order to almost distract the population from the disunity of government, he creates like 100 days of games, of gladiatorial games.
We need a festival
Yeah.
and not fucking Bonnaroo. We need like one. We need a good festival. Not
Why
like
isn't there,
hippies in a
like,
field.
Yeah, like what about like just like the New York Marathon, but instead it's the games, the New York Games.
State versus state is nice though.
Yeah. I think we're just kind of we're just describing sports.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But what if like New York faced off against Boston in some way?
And I think that's what it used to be. Like, I think
Red
that's
Sox,
how.
Yankees?
9 NBA games a year.
No, but you're not getting it. It's
Yeah. No, but
what if LA? What if they came to New York and
Well, like LA's too big. They should have two teams. Yeah. New York could have two teams too.
it would almost be that you'd have to create sports that don't exist yet, and you would put each state's best athletes into that
yeah.
and say like, okay, you pick up that fucking lance,
Yeah.
and we'll put LeBron against this guy
Yeah.
in this thing, and see how.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. I got to run though.
Trying to globalize it is trash.
You guys continue on this journey.
Damn it, dude! I'm sad to see you go. I was enjoying
It's all
talking
I
to
know
you.
it's
It's all
absolute
good.
bullshit that Sass is leaving us.
I
It's,
apologize.
it's not great.
No,
It's
it's
not great.
absolute bullshit.
It's bull.
He's not gonna hear. He's not gonna hear my scalding hot take about how it's disgusting for women to have big ass and big titties.
You mean Puerto Ricans?
It's pick one is basically my ethos on it.
Can't have it all.
Just trying to have it all is fucking gluttonous.
Mhm.
Like how old statues like of like
All right, I
jacked
gotta go.
men
Good
with
luck.
big penises were considered ogreish. All right, Sass.
Okay, hairball.
Enjoy.
See you, pal.
Don't go too long. I'll be watching from the back end.
We
Why are you
shan't.
bringing your fucking briefcase?
Got my games in it.
You're bringing your
You're
games on this
bringing your
vacation?
games?
Bring my games everywhere. And it's got a bunch of shit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
There's no way that has a bunch of shit. It's laptop sized bag.
There's a book in it.
A book?
Yeah, The Art of Living.
By by who's that? By
It's not on.
Tits Not Hands.
What are we doing with this? All right, I'll see you guys.
Okay, goodbye. There he goes.
In this fly fishing thing. Me and you just got to book this fucking trip for him to go
it
on.
seems that way. We continue to throw out dates in the chat and say we're both good, and there is radio silence. By the way, can I say something?
Yeah.
So last night, now that he's not here to defend himself,
All right, guys, let's take a second and talk about Jackpocket. Mega Millions is hot in the streets and all the buzz right now. Our partners at Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app, have got you covered. With Jackpocket, you can order official lottery and scratch-off tickets in minutes right from your phone. Over $1 billion in lottery prizes have been won using Jackpocket, so don't miss your shot at millions. New Jackpocket customers get $5 in lottery credits when you opt in and use code DAD2. We are so happy to have Jackpocket on board. I am a lottery player. It is one of my greatest joys, but sometimes it's hard to find a place that's selling you tickets. You have to really go out of your way. But with Jackpocket, that is no longer the case. So happy to have them on board. Get $5 in lottery credits when you opt in and use code DAD2. I mean, think what you're literally getting a lottery ticket for just using code DAD2. It's so simple. Jackpocket, use them today.
Son of a Boy Dad is brought to you by Simply Safe. Can a home security system really call itself security if it only responds once someone is already inside? Simply Safe is different because it can stop crime before it happens. Similar to that movie with Tom Cruise, Pre-Crime, right? AI-powered cameras detect threats while they are still outside your home and alert real security agents. This is the game changer. The agents take action while the intruder is still outside. That's awesome. They confront the intruder, letting them know they're being watched on camera and that police are on their way, and even sounding a loud siren and triggering a spotlight if needed. This is how you stop a crime before it starts. That's real security. Other systems have cameras that let you talk to intruders, but they require you to see the alert yourself. Simply Safe's monitoring agents have your back and talk to intruders even if they aren't there. Look, we all know I'm in the best shape of my life, and that my dream, one of my dreams, is to encounter an intruder in my home, take my shirt off, and watch them scurry away in fear because they're like, holy shit, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I didn't realize that you were ready for war.
I didn't know it was you.
And look, that is a noble dream and one that I hope may take place. But if I'm honest with myself, it sure would be a lot easier if Simply Safe did the work for me. Do I really want to throw everything to risk to that degree and trust that the lat pull downs that I've been doing will be enough to thwart a would-be burglar / stabber? No. Simply Safe will take care of that for me.
Every time.
Right now, our listeners, can save 50% on a Simply Safe home security system at simplysafe.com/sun. That's simplysafe.com/sun. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Before we get into this next ad, I would like you to open this.
Barstool Sports, attention, son of a boy dad. Oh my God. Tyler and Arlette, Westlake, Texas, in June, are inviting all of us?
A save the date.
Wow. And look at that. They've got their own wax seal.
How nice is that? How nice is the entire... I mean, they sealed a photograph to this kind of rustic papyrus.
Oh.
Really nice.
Class.
Really classy. What a nice gesture.
I feel like we've been summoned by the royal court.
Yeah, this feels very Gryffindor-esque.
Very classy. Tyler and Arlette. Well, what a lovely invitation. Thank you both. And knowing Harry, we will not be there. But we are touched.
But me and Francis might. You never know.
Yeah.
And of course, that letter is brought to you by Game Time. College football season is in full swing, which means tailgating, cheering crowds, and the excitement of being in the stands before kickoffs are all happening too. Ever find yourself at a tailgate and decide to grab tickets last minute? That's when Game Time comes into play. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's a hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, frees are always excluded, so what you see is what you pay. And while we're down in Westlake, Texas for this, why not go to a Texas Rangers game or something like that via Game Time? Or if we're down there, if it was during college football season, Texas Longhorns. You go to the game, you go to the wedding, you make a meal out of it, and the price is going to be great. Check the guesswork out of buying college football tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account. Redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
I was texting Harry I had so much fucking time to kill because I had a spot I was scheduled for 12:20, as I said, didn't go on
It's
until
insane.
after 1 or whatever. And I came into the city at 7:30 because I had to give a friend of mine a birthday present. And after that, I had 5 hours.
God damn.
5 hours. And I texted Harry and I said, hey, can I come over and play video games? I've got 5 hours to kill.
Radio
And
silence for multiple hours.
he wrote back, I'm at the stand. Haha. And I go, okay, well, when you're done, can I come over? No response. I just wanted to go to his house and play video games with him. I don't know what more I can do to do what he is already doing and wants to do and make it easy for him to hang out.
I used to want to do that so I could have camaraderie with him. Now I just want to do that stuff because I know it is directly advantageous for all of us career-wise if
Yeah.
we just can get on the same page.
Yeah.
Dave has told you and I specifically that, and we try to relay it to Sass, and it's just like spitting into a lake.
It's Harry is like a human version of a Escher painting.
Yeah, you try to go up the stairs and you're at floor 1.
You kind of just walk in these circles that never go anywhere. But the other thing, then I was like, he was telling me, some of his dissatisfaction with where he's at in the comedy scene in New York and like other sort of things that he's hoping to get. And I said, well, would you want me to recommend you at the Cellar? I don't know if I have that sort of cachet, but I don't care. I'm happy to put in a word. And he didn't respond to that. And I'm like, dude, if someone offered to recommend me the Cellar, I would have responded to that.
If someone offered to make your wildest dreams come true, you're saying that you would have an answer for that?
I would have responded to that.
Alas, that is why the boy tortures us so. But I think that you were equally tortured last night in the fact that New York does not have third spaces.
What are third spaces?
Like how most societies at least used to have a space where it's not your work and it's not home, but it's another place where people can congregate.
Yeah. Kind of clubs or something like
Clubs or like libraries or like cafes or just like natural third spaces where you can congregate without feeling like you're loitering, or a bar where you have to get shit-faced.
Exactly. That is exactly the problem. You spend enough time trying to figure out what to do in New York, and ultimately all roads lead to alcohol.
Boozing.
And it's really fucking expensive and unhealthy, and I'm tired of it. Not to say that I would, I guess people in California, what do? They go to the beach? What do?
They go to bed early. They're like on East Coast time. They wake
Yeah.
up super early and then they're just like in bed at 7 o'clock. Sports are over. They've had their fucking quinoa bowl and they're out of there.
Yeah. They don't have 12:30 a.m. comedy spots, but
There's a new place that opened in Dumbo, and it's a board game room.
that's cool. That's cool. But I don't know if I can add more friends.
Yeah, and the people who are in there, I think, aren't exactly like who you'd be like, that guy's a cool person.
Yeah. You're probably right about that.
Which is, I mean, to me, that I don't mind their presence, but it's not like they're not wearing cool ass outfits like you are. They're sweaty.
Let's get existential and deep now that Harry's gone.
I love that.
What are you hoping to achieve in the next year? What's your goal? What are your broad goals?
Personally or professionally?
How about anything?
I am trying to set off on a path of cognitive development for my sons. That's definitely a goal of mine.
Wow.
To set them on to have them on or ahead of schedule, brain wise.
How do you plan to achieve that?
I think you just have to figure out the things that they respond to at their certain ages that are like appropriate to them. Like I'm trying to crack books for them. They're not fucking ready for books.
No, they're not ready for books.
They just need to be like sung, or like they need to just touch face. When the day this episode comes out is their 6-month birthday.
Wow.
You got to get your ass over and fucking meet these boys.
I'm trying.
I know you've been trying.
Do you think that there is truth to the science of, what actually stimulates sort of brain development of children that young? Or is there really no fucking way to know?
There is ways to know, and I know there's ways to know because have you ever heard of cocoa melon?
Mm-mm.
Cocoa melon
Isn't that what black people put on their skin?
yeah, and eat.
Oh, okay.
But
Whoa. That's racist.
who among us doesn't like melon?
Yeah.
Some big juicy melons. But the cocoa melon, they basically make their content in a lab where they are doing testing on babies, and it's so like down to every sound. If they lose any of like participation from the audience of the test group of babies, they change it so everything is addictive to the brain of little kids. It's almost like sinister the way that cocoa melon makes their stuff, and that shows that there are like neurological things that like through threads that they can do to fuck with kids.
Okay.
It's deep and dark.
Do they have this sort of nodes and things stuck to the heads of the
I'm not
babies
sure.
to
I haven't
read their
seen-
brain synapses?
I haven't
and
seen
stuff?
all that, but I know that like the cocoa melon sound, there's like montages of when that theme song plays of little kids like sprinting into the room. Like they're just like, it's like their sugar. It's their crack.
That's an interesting point. It is amazing to me what TV shows catch on and just become so universally beloved by a generation of children, right? So,
Yes.
From
The fucking Teletubbies.
Frozen had it, and then Baby Shark, and then it was fucking Paw Patrol, and now every kid has left Paw Patrol behind in favor of Bluey.
Bluey.
Do you know Bluey?
Yes, I'm aware of Bluey.
Dude,
I haven't watched any of this myself, but I'm aware of Bluey and Blippy and fucking all this shit.
I watched an episode of Bluey with my niece and nephew.
What is it? It's a gay Australian dog or something like that?
I think
Racist
he's
Australian?
straight, but obviously he hasn't really come out and said that.
C is for cunt. A mouthy Australian.
Yeah, no, he doesn't hump fire hydrants because they're too phallic.
Yeah.
No, but
What kind of stuff is he talking about? Why do kids love it so much?
I don't understand it entirely. I mean, it's still dogs. It's still anthropomorphic dogs, but they are. I think the lessons are a little deeper. I think Paw Patrol was pure action, solving capers and mysteries and thwarting, neighborhood calamities. And then Bluey seems to be a little more teaching. I think there are lessons that are inlaid to the episodes. But whatever the case, my niece and nephew don't even talk about Paw Patrol anymore. And that was everything to them a year ago.
That's crazy and sad. Poor fucking Paw Patrol.
Well,
the poor fucking Teletubbies. I saw one of them on Skid Row while I was in L.A. Buy Tinky Winky some dope?
It's just
fucking brutal.
Helmet off.
Yeah.
Just like didn't even care. Carrying it under his arm past the kindergarten.
Yeah,
which is, really cardinal sin number one. Dude, I was walking on 9th Street yesterday and I saw a guy shooting drugs into his elbow. I'd never seen that before.
There's, I guess, good veins in the elbow.
He was putting it right into here.
Oh
Never
my
seen
God.
that before.
I drove back through like Chinatown, like Dime Square on my bike yesterday, and ooh-wee, they're doing dope out there.
Is it dope? What is fentanyl? Where do you put it? How does it not kill more people? I know it kills a lot of people. Here's what I'm confused by.
Okay, talk to me. And then we'll get back to our goals.
Good. I remember hearing stories about police officers that would open the trunk of a seized car, catch the tiniest vaporized whiff of fentanyl, and go into cardiac arrest.
I've heard those too, and I find them hard to believe.
Well, if that's happening, then how is anyone doing the drug?
I think some people who are on drugs hear shit like that, and they're like, oh my God, I need to get my hands on that. Like they hear like, oh, people are almost dying from this. I need to try this.
But my question is,
It must be very strong.
if it's that lethal in such a tangential way, right? Meaning in just like it's around you, you breathe it in a little bit, you're going to be
like
in
fucking
trouble.
smallpox.
Is that because the fentanyl is stepped on with really bad shit? Or is there like because I mean, I remember watching in Euphoria where she like does fentanyl for the first time and says that it makes every other drug seem forgotten. So how do you take fentanyl?
I think you can take fentanyl lots of different ways. Don't they have fentanyl in? I mean, I'm going to sound like an idiot, but I think that they have fentanyl in hospitals. You can like get fentanyl like there's a painkiller that like doctors will give you. I think they give it to fucking like pregnant ladies and shit.
Is it not a synthesized drug out of China?
I think that China also probably makes their own version of it, sends it to Mexico, and that gets brought up through the border.
Oh, is it from Mexico?
Well, it's from China to Mexico to the U.S.
Is it an opiate?
I think so, but I don't know. I've never tried fentanyl, and I don't know much about it. That kind of came onto the scene after I finished enjoying drugs, which I'm happy for.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I hear people say, like, you have to be a fucking idiot to do cocaine these days.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's got fentanyl in it?
I don't know if it's fentanyl. I think it's just all kinds of wacky shit.
When I see that guy on 9th Street and he's shooting something into his elbow, what's he shooting?
My guess is heroin or something adjacent to heroin.
What is adjacent to heroin?
I don't see. I think we're over my pay grade now.
That's what I'm wondering. Has the game changed? It seems like the game has changed.
I think so. I mean, I've heard crackheads say that like you can't even like you can't get crack like that anymore. Like crack's done.
Really?
I saw a video of a crackhead be like she was like clean as fuck. She was like, there's just no more crack out there. So I sent it to you, Tyler. I was gonna play it on Run.com the one day. It's like there's just like not any more crack out there. She's like good to go. She was like, I could put a lawnmower motor inside of your car and start it back in my day. Like crackheads could fucking make shit happen. And fucking now it's just like it's not like that anymore, and everybody's just fucking like on the
Yeah, well, that's what caused the immigration issue in this country, is that white people stopped wanting to put lawnmower things in cars because crack dried up.
Right.
So we had to import all the people who would be willing to do those jobs.
Right, and there's just like happy Mexican dudes who will do it just like
Drug
for the
free.
love of the game.
Yeah.
They just get a couple cervezas and they'll fucking do it themselves.
They're not twitching to earn their rock.
Can I give you some of my goals for the Son of a Boy Dad podcast over the next calendar year?
Sure.
Or do you have more questions about the fentanyl?
No. I think going back your way is probably in the best
I don't
interest.
mind talking about it, but I'm going to start exposing myself in that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I that's fair. Okay, yeah. So goals. Let's talk. Yeah.
I want to do 6 events over the next calendar year where me, you, and Harry do something.
Wow. I love it.
6 events. And here, I also want to do 12 episodes that contain a high-profile guest.
Nice.
1 a month.
Wow.
So once every other month, doing something like that. And I'd like to do 3 merch drops. And goal-wise, I would like to get our YouTube viewers to get to a point where we're constantly getting 50,000 views on an episode. And maybe 20,000 more subscribers on YouTube, which I think could be pushed by these 6 events.
This is very concrete goals. It almost sounds as if you've had this conversation with someone who matters.
No, I literally just thought of them when you asked what your goals are.
That's pretty good. I like that.
I thought of them right now. But I think that's all realistic stuff.
I do too.
I also think that we're just going to have to, me and you, do it and just tell Harry it's happening.
Here's the thing. He shows up when you give him a hard date.
I know, and it's just he won't contribute to any of the planning. So we're just going to have to plan it without him. But I also think, can I be critical of you and Harry for 1 second?
Absolutely.
I think that for 2 guys who know so many comedians, I think that behind closed doors, you guys are critical enough of enough comedians where it's hard for all 3 of us to be on the same page of being like, let's just have that let's have that person on because we all think they're funny, and I think that we should have people on regardless.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's totally fair. In truth, Harry's more plugged into the comedy scene than I am.
Yeah.
He knows
And,
who's who
but
more
I think
than
that
I
means
do.
that he thinks less people are funny.
No, I know. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, if I don't think someone's funny, it's usually because he's told me that that person secretly has a joke book that they found at the, in some YMCA
Yeah, they pulled it out of
locker
a
room.
stone.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And it was written by fucking Richard Pryor himself. And everybody knows this. How don't you know this?
Yeah, I think that throwing out some of that stuff out of the window just for the sake of making the podcast better.
Yeah.
I think would those are four concrete. Did I say 4 or 5 goals? Did I say three merch shops, 6 events, 12 guests, 20,000 subscribers, and 50,000 constant over at least a month of episodes?
Dude,
5 goals.
I'm ready. I am ready and willing and able. I'll throw out another idea that I had, which I pitched to both of you.
Yes, and I think this could be one of the 6 events. I count this as an event.
Okay. And I wonder if we're talking about the same thing. Oh no, I don't think we are. But I'll throw this out. So over Christmas we have 2 weeks off.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And in listening to Ryan Russillo's amazing New Zealand travelogue, we either have the option theoretically of like banking a whole bunch of episodes, which obviously would become, I don't know how much people like that, or I was thinking that I would bring some audio recording equipment, just, kind of a whatever simple kit.
I have something that you could take.
A simple kit over there and doing my own quite literal copy of what Ryan Russillo did and describing my experiences in New Zealand. It would just be me. I don't know if that is something
that'd be amazing.
People would be keen to tune into. Maybe
I mean, I would
wouldn't
take it
be.
a step further. I wouldn't mind if you fucking filmed some of your shit during the day and you could either superimpose the video throughout or like interstitially do like narrations or something like that. But I would be so into it. Not just because it would make less work for me. I think it would be genuinely good, compelling content.
Yeah, I think that this is a soul-searching trip. This is not a trip to just experience New Zealand. It's a trip to more deeply find myself and the direction that I want to go in with my life and kind of really solve a major problem that I've had, which is that I have a real problem with accepting who I am and sort
Jesus
of
Christ.
and like and being way too self-critical. And I know that this is a problem and it causes me to like basically assume that I'm going to quit people before they can quit me, and keeping people at a distance. These are patterns that I have exhibited, and it's been told to me that it is impossible for me to actually truly love anyone until I can figure out how to love myself.
Goddamn.
And I'm hoping to find that atop some foggy mountain.
So why don't we call
in New Zealand?
Why don't we call the travelogue "Francis Learns to Love Himself"?
That's great. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What are we talking? 2 episodes of it or 3 episodes? Or
I
something?
don't know. I'll do however many. I like to document, and when I'm alone and traveling, I really do. I find it, there's experiences that are being had that are easy for me to share, but I also find that knowing I will be sharing experiences causes me to lean in harder to whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, for the story.
To be more present, to speak to more people, to venture forth, take more risks, whatever it may be. So,
should I give you the streaming backpack to bring?
That feels like a lot.
Okay. How about are you going to bring a laptop?
Yeah.
How about just a laptop with like a front-facing camera and a small microphone?
I can do that. I could also, you mean so that it's sort of live streamed?
No, not live. Just like you film yourself on the camera and as you're saying the stuff.
What if I brought a proper camera?
Oh, even better. That'll be harder to set up, but yeah, that's great if you feel comfortable with that.
I'm down for whatever. I mean, don't I just put it on a tripod and wear a fucking mic and get one of those little like Rode things?
They're nodding.
Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. I mean, look, The point is, we do listen to the feedback from this show, and I know that the last thing many people would want is me telling one long story after another, but in the absence of fresh content, maybe
that's great content.
They would be keen to hear it. I don't know.
I don't think that it's even a question. I think that'd be amazing. But I also wouldn't mind if people in the comments of this left what they think our goals should be, or like attainable goals, and like even like stripping the irony from the comment and just being like, this is genuinely what I think is doable over the next calendar year, because we're interested in that. And as a quid pro quo for us asking that, I will ask. Well, I guess it's not quid pro quo. I'm asking you to do two things: to leave that and just subscribe up to this.
Yeah, if you're watching this show regularly on YouTube and you haven't hit the subscribe button, that would be a nice thing, because those numbers matter to those who matter here. What else?
Yeah, what are any other goals you have? I think just doing that, you the sleepover thing or something else you mentioned.
Yeah, I
do a sleepover. I think that could be one of our 6 things.
My ideas are entirely derivative, but in watching the unbelievable success of the Kai Cenat, Kevin Hart, Drewski sleepovers, I thought it'd be very funny for us to do our own version of that. I think doing it potentially in like a camping situation, so that we can do stuff that Harry likes. It's all about making dad happy. Or grandfather happy in this case.
So I see you as Kevin Hart in the scenario. So he's Kai Cenat?
Who's the grumpiest of those 3?
I don't know if any of them are grumpy, which...
Yeah, that's true. They're all pretty bubbly.
They grip each other when they laugh.
But which
is something we'll need to learn.
You know how they all get really excited when they finally show up? That would be you and me dancing around and Harry being like, all right, enough.
If he ever danced, it would be like Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction, where like he just would kind of have like a frown on his face.
Yeah.
Like I can't even see him dancing at a wedding. You know what I mean? Like even when he used to drink, I guess there were sometimes he would get like kind of rowdy, but like I don't know. We need to get him drinking again.
I mean, that could solve everything. It really could solve everything. Could solve his stomach problems.
Yeah, it could ruin them, but like also like Harry breaks sobriety as the overnight stream.
Yeah,
I think it'll be hard to do that in nature just from being hardwired in thing. But I think that there's enough places in this office where we could do fun and interesting stuff overnight.
I like it. Yeah,
and I'm getting shit faced for that.
Oh, totally, without a doubt. Well, so goals in life, you said to more cognitively improve and lay the foundation for your sons. You've given goals for this pod. What do you like? Let me ask you this. If the empire of Barstool were to fall tomorrow, what would you hope to do with your career and your day professionally from that point forward? What would you do?
Well, I would make sure I collected on my contract. I would make sure that I got all the money that was owed to me first.
Yeah, smart.
Because that's a contract that they signed into. So even if the empire falls, they will have to pay me for it.
Wow, nice.
And then I think I would do some kind of like pirate journey to Dave's house in Key West, Isla Morada, and kind of do squatters' rights on it and just like assume that he's in one of the other places and just kind of change the locks from the inside.
Yeah.
Because it seems like there are enough bay and ocean views where you could kind of attack that from a couple. He's very susceptible to pirates. And like he's either going to have to build some kind of, what's a garrison? I don't know. He's going to have to build some shit on the outside. You're going to have to build a damn moat because like he's susceptible to not only pirates, but like
hurricanes.
Yeah. That place is going to get swept away. So I would kind of, I would try to take what he has.
Good. I think that's a totally fair thing. And I like that. And you're owed that.
What would you do? I mean, you have a damn stand-up career. You have a whole other fucking career. No one will be more fine than you and Harry if this place collapses, which pisses me off.
Yeah, but hold on a second. Obviously, if this were if this place were to collapse, my first thing would be to convince, which probably wouldn't take much work, the two of you that we should form a new podcast called Bun of a Foy Dad.
Yeah. Well, I think if the place collapses, I don't think there's any lawyers who are coming after us to keep the IP name.
Yeah, that could be true. But yeah, I would want to continue rolling this forward. And then I don't know. I mean, I think a lot. It's funny you mentioned that about stand-up. I've really developed a love-hate relationship with it.
Yeah, I think that's anybody who does something for a long time. I think that there's probably NFL players and NBA players who have a love-hate relationship with their game of that they play all the time, or politicians or doctors who are just like, I just know only a couple more years I could fucking retire from this godforsaken fucking palliative care practice.
Yeah, right.
But you do have the best. That is, stand-up outside of music is the best job. Music is the best job.
Is it?
I think so. Just making music.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the best job.
I think that I benefit in knowing it. I've lost this job before and I was fine. So I don't fear it the way that I would imagine some do.
It's like people, when you read those books about people who have died and then they came back.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I heard the seraphim and the cherubs singing.
You never hear a person telling that story who's like, yeah, my heart stopped and all of a sudden I was being butt fucked by a group of rhinos.
Yeah.
After that, I stopped eating cheese.
Yeah.
And I will do anything I can because I know what's waiting for me. You never hear that. You never hear the person who like was clearly going to hell and died for 5 minutes.
You really don't ever, which makes you think everybody's in heaven. I mean, there is, for the logic of heaven, as a young boy, I had this logical fucking lance that I could pierce heaven with, that I was always like, well, if heaven is perfect, right? And it's like, well, then all the people in my life it would only be perfect if I had everybody in my life there. So everybody is fucking guaranteed heaven if it's perfect.
What if it were that, you got half the people?
Well, then it's not heaven. Then that doesn't sound like heaven to me.
But aren't there people? I see what you're saying.
Like, my Aunt Anne's not going to be able to come to heaven. It's like, okay, well, then that's not the perfect heaven.
But what if God were to tell you, look, this is the way it is.
That heaven's a letdown?
You get what I choose.
That doesn't sound like heaven. That sounds like snacks at the fucking Circle K on a road trip.
I'm running this place like One Oak in 2011.
One in, one out.
Yeah, someone shows up and it's like, all right, is it just you? Are you willing to buy a table?
Do you have some girls with you?
Do you have 6 fucking models coming in, or?
Yeah, that was mine.
And that's where I start to think like, all right, well, when I die, I should probably kill 6 really hot women on my way out, so that I can
have these girls with me.
Walk like Leonardo DiCaprio and Catch Me If You Can through the airplane terminal.
Yeah, just hide behind.
See God? No, I'm cool.
6 stewardesses.
You're gonna tell me that I'm not allowed to come in with fucking Emily Ratajkowski and
right? You have to take Ratajkowski. You gotta do it at the Victoria's Secret fashion show,
the Met Gala.
So you're guaranteed. Yeah, the Met Gala.
Yeah,
that's the only way that you'll be guaranteed to get in there.
To the point of why I do think that the people who when they almost die for 5 minutes or whatever, we never hear. Maybe the point is that those people never come back to life. They just die and go straight to hell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no point for God to resuscitate them so that they can go on living and continuing to do good things for the world.
That, or it's the chemical release of DMT in your brain. And you're getting an experience of the God particle.
Jim Jeffries, I think, had a great bit about this where he talked about how, like, why would the devil, if you go to hell, punish you for having been a bad person on earth? Like, if you spent your whole life doing bad shit, he's going to love you.
Yeah.
He's going to reward. You're his
One
boy.
of us.
Yeah,
One of
like,
us.
he's going to welcome you in and give you a playground to continue to do the horrible things that you've been doing.
Right. Well, don't they say that Satan was a fallen angel? But it's like, is Satan doing the fucking bidding of angels still? Like, is he still trying to get back in with the fucking Michael the Archangel?
When it comes to religious doctrine, you are the authority. I am willing to.
I just get whatever I have from Nikki Smokes and Big T's podcast about God.
Have they started a podcast about God?
A Godcast.
Have they actually?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Is that true?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
I want it to be. I think they went to church together though. After they like argued about like who gets paid more, I think they like made up at over some fucking blood of Christ.
I love that.
Let me buy you some blood of Christ and fucking water under the bridge.
Yeah, I love that Nikki Smokes has decided to just lean into God.
Yeah, I mean it is the all-time like things aren't going good.
It's the last grift.
Yeah, it's the number one grift.
It's the last the last house on the left. I don't know. I mean,
And just to also circle back to your the guy who his heart stopped and he went to hell for a second and then he's like, I'll stop eating cheese. They don't tell you that it's always cheese. Cheese is what's killing people. It's fucking always cheese, dude. The cheese is like worse than sitting, cigarettes, pornography, alcohol, and fat. Like, I mean, it is fat. Like, it's always cheese. Cheese is the fucking devil out here, but they're just like, they put it with like pickles and they're like, oh, it's healthy. Like, but cheese is fucking what will do you in. It is always cheese. Like there should be like warning labels on cheese the way there are on cigarettes, and there should just be like dead fat Italian guys like just too choked on cheese.
is there some healthy cheese?
No, healthy cheese, cottage, but that's the
Feta?
healthiest version.
Goat.
No, but if you have a bunch of goat cheese, that's doing the same thing.
So what about in moderation? I mean, why is it that they tell you when you're a kid that you should have a cheese stick as a healthy snack?
Because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. A cheese stick? That's the same people telling you to have a peanut butter and jelly and that orange juice and Lucky Charms as part of this complete breakfast.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking having sugar cereal, fucking sugar drink, and then your lunch is a fucking dessert sandwich. Like none of the shit is fucking healthy for you. Cheese?
Cheese.
Dude, it is
What-
fucking terrible for you.
Yeah, milk
But it tastes
fat.
good.
What is there in cheese that is of any redeemable dietary value? It's calcium, protein.
and I guess there's like trace, but people like convince themselves that like having a like cheese stick is gonna like get them like lean gains. It's not.
Yeah. Last night for dinner, I ate 1.3 pounds of salmon
Oh
and
my
a
God.
bag of Brussels sprouts.
Oh my God! But that's like healthy. That's like how bears
was
eat.
it.
That's literally how fucking like black bear will eat.
Ooh, let me lay down yesterday's version of the Road to War.
Oh, I need to hear
The
this.
Warpath workout. All right. So this is one that I've done for a while, but you take, a 45-pound barbell and like, say you're in a squat rack or whatever, you just grab it. You put 10-pound plates on both sides. That's it. And if that is too much, go to 5. If it's too little, go to, 15. But 10 for me is the sweet spot. And you're going to do sort of strict overhead press, sets of 5. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you bring it down to your knees. Then you clean it again. Do 5 more. 5 sets of 5 without dropping the bar. Okay? Then you can drop the bar and take a second. Next, you widen your grip and you're going to do one-legged
Romanian or
like
Bulgarian
lunges
split
like
squats?
this. It's this.
Oh.
1, 2, like that. 10 on each leg.
God damn.
Drop the bar. Then you're going to do 10 shrugs with your thumbs touching in the middle of the bar and try to bring it all the way to your chin. 10 of those.
Like rows.
Yeah, rows, basically. Yeah. Shrug rows. I don't know what you call them. And then 10 curls. That's one set. Take whatever, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then hit it again and try to get 4 sets of that. That's
the whole workout?
My whole workout. I mean, I did
How long did that
5
take?
minutes on the assault bike dynamic warm up. I don't know, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It wasn't much.
Were you drenched?
I'm smoked from that.
That's so fucking sick.
The hardest part of it is the lunges, is the single leg sort of like squats. That's what
How
really
many of each
burns.
squat?
10 on each leg.
Oh, you got to start publishing this.
People ask for it. I don't really know. I don't want to do that. I mean, I could.
It is a different level if you write it out and put it in your Instagram story as opposed to saying it out loud on the podcast.
I know.
I'm saying it's better to be saying it out loud on the podcast. Safer.
It's a little less
hard.
I don't think I'm an authority on working out. I have no personal training.
Well, it sounds better than when
or
me and Harry talk about it.
certifications or anything like that. Then another thing that I'll say, which is a great ab workout if you really want to hit it, is put on that song Flower by Moby. The one that goes like Green Sally up, Green Sally down.
That's Moby?
Yeah, that's Moby.
What?
I think it's called Flower. Yeah.
The one that from Gone in 60 Seconds?
Is that from that movie?
Oh, Miss Lucy, dead and gone.
Yeah.
That's Moby?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Moby.
Sounds like a spiritual.
I know. Well, I think he sampled a spiritual.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought he was singing it.
You start in an ab plank, and when he says Green Sally up, you go from your plank into a push-up. And then when he says Green Sally down, you go back into the plank, and then Green Sally up, Green Sally down, left my hook's gonna pound the ground. When that part is happening, you bring one knee into your chest and then the other. And you do that for the whole song. And when he's at the bridge, or when the song's at the bridge, you just hold the plank.
God damn.
And try to do the whole song. I can demonstrate that. It's a little complicated, but you get that whole song done, you are screaming.
And you hit that this morning?
I did that.
Oh, yesterday.
Yes. I don't think I did that yesterday, but I did it recently.
You did the rest this morning, or you did the rest yesterday?
I didn't work out this morning. I'm starting to live like Harry. I'm becoming Harry. And you know what, dude? Let me tell you something. When I texted him and said, "Hey, can I come over and play video games?" and he said he was at the stand and didn't allow me to come over to his house to play video games, do you know what I did? I went and got ice cream. Like a fucking child.
A cone or a fucking pint?
A dish.
From where?
A gelato place.
Oh my god.
And the dish had some kind of chocolate hazelnut shit around it.
What?
Almost like you could eat the dish.
Was this after dinner?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I ruined my whole... I took steps away from war.
Yeah. For what? Because of boredom.
Because my friend
Kuchisabishi.
shunned me.
That's true Kuchisabishi right
Because
there.
my friend shunned me and would not hang out with me.
That's
and I
so
felt
fucked.
sad, and I ate my feelings. Harry's unwillingness to meet me, not even in the middle, at his home to do the thing he wants to do, made me fatter.
You should have just gone to a fucking movie or something. That's like our third space, like a safe third space that we have.
Yeah. Some
shit like that. But I mean, then you wind up with some Buncher Crunch or some bullshit.
There you go. I went to a movie. I went to see that movie, the new Leo movie.
Was it good?
It was good. I would say it was good. The one battle after another. I think I said this. What I ate, I did say this. I ate a large popcorn, a large Sour Patch Kids, and a medium Sprite, which was like 128 ounces of Sprite.
God damn. I mean, that's nice. That sounds fucking fantastic, but you're putting yourself through torture.
The only saving grace of that combination was that I ate it in lieu of dinner. So that just was dinner. I don't think my body's ever experienced a combination of calories like that before.
Are you a good... I've never heard you complain about your shits that you have.
I have a pretty good digestive system.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good, yeah.
It's probably because you have the fucking half pound of Brussels sprouts.
Well, I get back to that pretty quickly. I can't have 2 days in a row of misbehavior.
It's because you don't love yourself.
It's because I hate myself.
Right.
But New Zealand
But what
can
if
cure
New
that.
Zealand just turns you into a Swedish fish monster? And you're just fucking like crushing, the watermelon Sour Patch Kids because you suddenly love yourself now.
Oh, Lordy. Well, I think, yeah.
That would be bad. That would be like, we'd have to send you back to New Zealand to start hating yourself.
Dude, I have a fear of like coming home from New Zealand and telling you guys that I'm done drinking. I have a fear that
Why are you afraid of that?
Because I just don't.
Harry already is done drinking, and I fucking have 2 kids that I have to wake up in the middle of the night multiple times for. So it makes drinking the fucking bane of my existence.
I know, but I do like that I have a relatively healthy relationship with alcohol. And I understand why Harry didn't, or he didn't believe that he did, so he quit, which is to his credit. I worry that I'm going to quit drinking for some bullshit. Like, I just realized that my brain wasn't at 100%, and I was tired of, some fucking nonsense.
Well, it's not like you're like, a lot of people quit and they're like, I just want to get this baby fat off me. It's not like what do you think you'll get like more of a 6-pack if you stop drinking?
This is my point. I have no
reason.
need to quit drinking other than that people in New Zealand are going to be like, soon as I quit drinking, I saw the world for what it really was.
But they're a drinking culture down there.
They sure are, aren't they?
They're
now?
like, fuck wait, yeah, if I could have a Conti point.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to go. I do worry that I'm not going to meet that many locals because I think I'm going at such a touristy time.
You'll meet locals, brother. Don't worry.
But where are the tourists are going to be from anyway? Who are these tourists that I will be mingling with? Is it? Ooh, I don't have a lot in common with them.
I think you have more in common than you think.
Maybe so.
I think you have much more in common with a Japanese man than you think.
Yes. Well, that
self-hatred,
would be cool.
I think, is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Rigid self-discipline in a lot of places, I think, is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the occasional enjoyment of weird candies, I think, is part of it. I think there's a lot of wins for you over there.
All right.
Let's call it.
Let's call it indeed.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah, I'll be in San Diego this weekend. I hope you guys will come. I actually think we're kind of running a little low on tickets there as well. So come to that. American Comedy Company, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Tickets are available at punchup.live/Francis Ellis. And that's Son of a Boy Dad. Tell us what you think.
Amazing.